shot really bad. Really bad. Guys, welcome back to the Dirtbag Outdoors YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning on in. Check it out. What is this thing? Look at that cool green finish. This is a TNW ASR, short for Aero Survival Rifle. What does that mean? What is this thing? Well, I met these guys. I've actually had this rifle for a few years. I bought it pre-owned. I've only taken it to the range once, self-defense distances, 5-7 yards or so. I had a couple of hiccups. But I think that it's been clean lubed. I'm ready to give it another try because I really love the idea of this thing. They come with a threaded barrel.
Wow.
This unscrews, the barrel pops right off after you unscrew this little nut right here. And with two pins, the upper lower separates similar to an AR. It's a very compact, portable, convenient package, I guess, if you will. And this one's in 10mm. You can shoot 40 out of it as well, but you can buy conversion kits to shoot 9mm, 45, 460, things like that. So that's a really cool idea. I really love the idea. And the guys, I met them at the NRA show this past spring, I think. And they were super cool guys. Very nice, very informative. They said any issues, if anyone ever has an issue with their stuff, they will take care of it. Trigger in it's pretty good actually. It's better than like a factory mil spec AR trigger in my opinion. The controls are super easy to operate. Nice large charging handle there. And yeah, guys, there's not much else to say. We're gonna sling some lead downrange at 25 and 50 yards, get some groupage, see what it groups like. It's not a precision instrument, but sometimes you're surprised. Sometimes I'm surprised with how good or how bad something shoots. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off with the Crimson Trace red dot, and then I'm going to throw on the Vortex Strike Eagle 1-6, see how that goes. And yeah, I've got S&B 10mm 180 grain FMJ, some Armstrong 180 FMJ, and then guys, look at this. Look at this old school Federal 10mm jacketed hollow point. They're high power stuff. I think this was like a precursor to the Hydroshock. I could be wrong on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's about a 3/4 box. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste the old school, but I want to make sure it feeds a couple of hollow points through it, so we're going to do that as well. But yeah, enough yapping. Let's go hit the range. Go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in a minute. All right guys, what's up? We're at the range. Target 25 yards with the TNW ASR 10mm. We're going to start off 3-shot groups, Armstrong 25 yards with the little red dot. I forgot, I don't really like this red dot. It's not bright enough, and the elevation and windage adjustments, there's no directions, so you have to either remember or do it wrong the first time and then do it right the next time. So let's go ahead. We're going to aim for the bottom left target. The other ones were me sighting it in. Alright, you guys know better than I do at this point. S&B. We'll go for bottom right. This old school Federal high power hollow point. Go top right. Alright guys, we are back from the range with the TNW ASR in 10mm. Alright, so let's just recap this real fast, alright? As I shoot this, I'm still debating on whether or not I want to put in the footage from shooting on the zoom camera because I was having all kinds of problems, alright? They were not necessarily gun related, They weren't, one of them was my fault, and I'll get to that in a second. It was just a minor thing. I didn't have the right tool with me at the range, so I had to keep tightening the scope, basically, is what was happening. But this barrel, the barrel bushing, barrel nut, barrel, whatever you call this, that locks the barrel into the receiver, kind of kept backing out a little bit. So I was having a hell of a time trying to figure out. It took me almost 50 rounds before I finally said F it and just started shooting the groups. I was trying to get it sighted in and it just wasn't happening, and I couldn't figure it out. I eventually figured out that my scope mount kept coming loose. I didn't have the right socket or pliers with me to tighten it down properly because I switched optics at the range. But I made it work. I made it work and got it as tight as I could there. I found a little pair of pliers in the truck. And but yeah, this thing kept backing out just a little bit. And I don't know what that's going to do. Obviously, it's going to affect accuracy. How bad? I don't know, because it was pretty bad. I don't know if that's normal. If you guys have one of these, let me know if that's ever happened to you. I shot probably 100 rounds of 10mm out of this. And guys, like I said, I was having such a hard time. I don't even know if I'm going to put that footage in. But we can go ahead and go over the groups. I first started off with the red dot at 25 yards. Not that good. There you go, right there. We got 3-inch, 1.7, 1.82, and then I got a 0.72 inch group with the red dot at 25 yards, 0.72. I think it's fine. I think that's where it should be. All right, guys, moving out to 50 yards. We got that right there. I will say I was making the loose barrel and loose optic kind of worse by using the arms core. This stuff here out of this rifle, I mean, arms core stuff, it's always been okay. It's never been, horrible for me. In my experience, it's never been horrible or great. But in this case, it was actually really bad. It shot really, really bad. And I should have been using this. The S&B actually shot pretty good. But anyways, at 50 yards, we have, with the arms core, a 4.82 inch group, a 4.8 inch group. S&B, we got a 1.75 and a 1 inch group at 50. So I think a 1 inch group, 1.5 and under at 50, it's kind of minimum accuracy, in my opinion. Again, this is not a precision rifle, okay? It's not. It is more of a survival style rifle. And it honestly, it shoots pretty good. I had 1 or 2 failures to chamber, but I pulled it back again and, charged the handle back and it went through fine that time. So that happened twice, I believe. But yeah, S&B, it shoots it pretty well. Arms core, no bueno. Not good. This stuff here, the old school Federal high power, it shot okay. It fed it reliably enough. I shot some. And it didn't have any issues feeding the hollow points, so that's good. Based on my experience, it likes S&B, strongly dislikes arms core. But yeah, that's it. I did not use the extended mag. I went and grabbed an OEM Glock mag out of the Glock 20. Did fine. Yeah, like I said, it's a really fun rifle with a pretty decent trigger. The prices have gone up quite a bit from when I bought mine. But I still think they're pretty neat, especially with the compatibility of different calibers, different conversions. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like and a comment. I love y'all. Check out the links down below. We'll see you next time.